but the espresso's kicking in now and I'm ready to go. Be proud of me that it was only one thing. I did that. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Hello and good afternoon. It is not the morning because I actually worked all morning, but I'm honestly getting started with the day basically at the same time as I would if I like edited all morning because it's about 2 p.m. So I've started vlogs later than this. It just feels different because I wasn't like editing, I was at work. And then here we are filming another video and then I'm gonna edit tonight. I think that's what we're gonna do. But anywho, welcome to today's vlog. I'm very excited about it because I've been dying to do this in our last apartment, but we really didn't have the space for it, especially wall space near right when you walk in. And if you guys recall in my empty apartment tour, I even talked about doing this. This is our entryway, so this is the front door that you guys came through. I'm kind of excited. I don't know if we want to hang like artwork or something here, or we have kind of like a command center, or like maybe hooks to hold like Freya's leashes and like a little drop area, you know? I don't know. And I've just been waiting and I don't know. Today's the day because I have the motivation. I left with a coffee with an extra shot of espresso today from work because I knew I had stuff to do, but the espresso's kicking in now and I'm ready to go. Today we will be creating a command center on this wall right here, but it's not going to be this entire wall because of course the door. So I'm only going to be using like this portion of the wall behind me. So basically from the door stopper, of course, up. So just like this section, which I think is still plenty room. You can still put a calendar up here. Might want to put some floating shelves, put some little clipboards to hold all of our stuff. Like I don't know exactly what I want to do yet, but I could already see it since we moved in that was going to be a command center because I just think that would fit the space so well and we need it, especially now that I have more of like an hourly job. Like my job before was just work from home and I could do it whenever, like I didn't have a schedule. But now since starting at my second job, or I guess my third job, I have a schedule that I stick to, and Griffin of course has always had a schedule, but he's full-time and his schedule's usually the same. But we've already run into some issues of like miscommunications or forgetting like when I go to work and then Griffin wakes up because I open the store. So I'm usually there at like 5 or 6 in the morning. Griffin wakes up for work at like 8 or 9 and realizes that Freya's still here and he has to take her to daycare, and then that ruins his whole day because he didn't plan for that. And there's just a lot of miscommunications. So especially starting my new job, I feel like the command center would help a ton to make sure that both of our schedules are up there, like when we need to take Freya to daycare, who's gonna be able to pick her up that day, because sometimes I might work late evenings. Like yesterday I worked until 9:30, so Griffin had to make sure that he could go get her. Like our lives are just getting a little bit more busy, so I think the timing is perfect to start to get this command center together. I love it when Kitty does this. She literally has her own water, but she comes out here and drinks from Freya's. You can still do it. I'm just showing them. Also, Kitty got a haircut. You look gorgeous. We got her a lion cut, so she's all shaved and she feels like velvet, but of course you left her fluffy tail, we left her head, and she's wearing little booties. But see, she's not that chunky though. It's all fur. But I've been doing some diving on Pinterest to get some ideas of what I want to do. So I definitely have an image in my head. It's just more about recreating it and like making it happen. And then of course making all the documents and stuff because I want to make pages that show like when we need to do things. I don't know. I want to make it all organized and stuff because even for like chores or getting stuff done, this house has not been cleaned in like 2 weeks. And it's disgusting. And that's because I'm just working more and it's vlogmas. So I usually clean every morning, but I haven't been able to because I'm not going to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning just to clean before I have to like open the store. Heck to the no. And obviously like Griffin's still sleeping, so that would make a lot of noise trying to clean at like 4 o'clock in the morning. So we need to get like a chore chart together. We just need to get our lives more organized now that I have a more structured schedule and not so like leisurely, because of course I could just get anything done whenever, but now we have to be a little bit more intentional with our time and making sure that things are getting done and like trash is getting taken out because we've forgotten that a few times. And like I could go on. The command center is needed. So that's what I want to work on today, and I hopefully want to get it like all together or at least semi together. So we're gonna be taking a trip to definitely Target. I kind of want to hit up Five Below because usually they have like floating shelves for really cheap. I'm kind of thinking those would be cute because we could put like our keys up there or something. I don't know. I want to get some clipboards, which might sound weird, but I think clipboards would be fun. We're just gonna take a look, but definitely go to Target, maybe Hobby Lobby, Five Below. Probably have to hit up like a Staples or an Office Max or something for the clipboards, and we'll just see what we find and try to throw it all together into something cute on that wall there. I feel like first I want to hit up Target, or actually maybe Five Below, because they also might just have some things that would work. So I'm gonna check there first, but the Target's right next to Five Below, and then we'll go there after that. But if y'all remember when I was decorating the apartment for Christmas, I said that I didn't want to buy any more like Christmas decor, so I was just going to avoid Target and Hobby Lobby and all of those places for as long as possible. And I just want to put it on record that we made it until December 15th. That's all I want to say. Maybe I won't buy Christmas decor, but I avoided Target and Hobby Lobby for as long as I could. I have things to show you. And we didn't even have to go to Hobby Lobby, which makes this that much better because it makes it cheaper. Starting out, of course, I wanted a calendar because that's like the whole point of a command center. So I found this one, which I thought matches our aesthetic here in like the living room area perfectly because it's the dark wood, which is a lot of our wood accents like coffee table, cabinets, all of this kind of stuff. So dark wood, chalkboard, so black, which we also play with a lot. I think it looks really good. And it comes with 2 of these like chalk pencils, which I really like. That way you don't have to use like chalk markers. Very like masculine, but then feminine and dainty. So I'm a fan. I'm really excited to hang this up. And it was only like $15. That's not like the cheapest thing in the world, but I thought it was gonna be like 25 or something. So I'm happy about it. I did end up getting this floating shelf from Five Below. I knew they were gonna have it. They always have floating shelves and I just wanted something like small. So I did get it in a dark wood color too. I'm hoping that these match really well. They look like they will, so we'll find out. I managed to walk away with only 1 Christmas decor piece. And this is for the command center. So that way like I have this little tree on the floating shelf and stuff. So I justify it for that reason. Be proud of me that it was only 1 thing. Now these have nothing to do with the command center, but they were on sale and it's like fall decor. They had these little mini yarn pumpkins. So I got one in like this mustard, this little orangey color, and then like a navy blue because they were just $1 in the dollar spot. So I said, why not? I know we're done with fall, so they'll just go into my fall decor bin. But I thought they were cute. Could not resist. Oh, the tree was also from the dollar spot, but it was $3. So cheap. I also got this tin, which was $1 from the dollar spot, to hold the chalk pencils. It comes with 2 white ones, but then I got other colors because that way I could like color code different parts of our schedule. So got this to hold the pencils because I thought that'd be cute. White accent matches like the white chalkboard-esque kind of thing. And then I got these mini post-its, like the tiny little like flag post-its, mainly to make planning a little bit easier so we don't have to write out everything. We can just kind of have a color coding system. That way you know that if you see like a blue one on a certain day, that's Griffin's cue that he has to take Freya to daycare. I don't know, instead of having to like write Griffin, take Freya to daycare on all these days, I thought this might be easier. I also got little mini hooks because my thought process is I'm hoping that I can like screw in these hooks to the bottom of this shelf so we can hang our keys and stuff underneath, or even like one of Freya's leashes or something. That's my thought process. And then I got 2 clipboards. I don't like their color, but this is all they had. I do have paint though, so I might just paint them. I'm thinking black, but that way we can hang up and hold our like daily or weekly or monthly like cleaning chore checklist kind of thing. And I'll probably like laminate that so that way we can edit it all the time and also keep like dry erase markers in here. So that way when we do things, we can like cross it off, but it'll just be hanging. And they're by the door, so you can't miss it. So when you leave, you could be like, did I do all my things? Cool, leave, or whatever. But I'm hoping this is genuinely helpful because I want it to be so badly. But now I need to kind of like map it out in my mind or like hold stuff on the wall and see how I want it to look. And then we'll just put it together. Like it shouldn't take me that long, hopefully. I apologize in advance because this lighting is terrible, but we're gonna make it work. So I'm thinking we have our door stopper right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh, so we can't go past that, but everything will fit here, which will be fine. I'm just trying to think of like the order and obviously height too, because I have to be able to write on this because I'm short. But I'm thinking the calendar go like right here, shelf, or maybe, I don't know. I think I figured out a way. We're just gonna try it. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? However, may cause some issues because those usually do, especially unfortunately like cheap ones. We bought some from Walmart for our old apartment and like the spacings were off from like the measurement guide that they gave. It was a whole thing. We ended up drilling like 6 holes in our wall trying to hang it up. So let's hope this one's a little bit better. The wood is different colors, but I don't think it's that much of a problem. I don't know, this one's lighter. Oh well. I did that. The next part would be the clipboard, but I know I want to paint it, so let's do that. Y'all are sitting on it, but I busted out the Arteza paints. Y'all are chilling on the box because I have like 32 of them from whenever Griffin and I did that DIY project for the last apartment. Okay, we have our 2 clipboards here. I have prepped my station with paper towels, so that way I don't get paint on the counter here. I also don't know how this is gonna like soak up the paint, because it's like cardboard, you know? Like I don't know how much that soaks paint up. You gotta do the edges. It is soaking it up like a lot, but I kind of like it because it makes it look like a chalkboard or like matte. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one. And now we wait for them to dry. We're back, but I also got too excited and hung it up without recording it. And I also did something else without recording it. I kind of forgot I was vlogging, but what do we think? I am in love with it. I do have this second clipboard, but I'm debating on where I want to put it if I want it up. That I don't know, but I feel like I want to ask Griffin and see what he thinks, but also you guys let me know. I'm thinking either keep it like this, a second one down here, or the second one here, or like a little bit higher. Let me know. Do you have a preference? Do you think one looks better? But I did just hang it up with like a normal like picture nail, so it's like very discreet. But as you can see, I also put in the hooks underneath here. I definitely eyeballed it, so it's a little bit crooked and uneven, but like you can't even tell. Like it looks like I bought it like this. This is a $5 floating shelf. I got these, which are probably like $2 or $3 from Target, and just screwed them into the bottom here. And now we got little hooks to put our keys, or if we wanted to, so we can get rid of this like shower caddy on the back of the door. We can hang her leash on there. Like I'm in love with, like I literally love it. And Griffin can hang his keys up here. We can also put like masks up here, because right now they're hanging over there on that door, but I kind of don't like them there, so maybe they can hang here. Like I just put in 5 so that way it would fill the full little like shelf thing, but we'll figure out what to use it for. But keys for sure is what I was thinking. And then I put the pencils in here, but let me get the other pencils. Oh my god, that looks literally so cute. So I bought these colors too. So we have like an orange, pink, purple, blue, and green, and then we have a third white now. Oh, so like aesthetically pleasing. I'm in love with it. And Griffin's gonna be shocked because he had no idea I was doing this today. But now I need to make the actual like chore chart that's gonna hang here, so that way we can look at it. The reason why I wanted 2 is mainly to have like maybe a daily and a weekly section, and then like a monthly chore chart or whatever, or like a weekly and a monthly, or a daily and a weekly, or like, I don't know, but we could just have multiple pages. But for now, I love it. Cannot wait to see what Griffin thinks of it. But I have about an hour until I have to go pick up Little Miss from daycare, so I'm gonna work on something that looks pretty and figure out what we want to do for chores and like who's doing what and how frequently we want to do it and blah blah blah. Griffin is almost home and I want to get his reaction. Also, Little Miss is a sleepy baby after daycare. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Is Dad home? You hear him?
What's up?
Hi. That's it? That's all you had to say? Look at your little dub. Daddy's home. Haha. Oh my goodness. Oh, you big baby. Oh, you big baby. Oh, you big baby. Hello, it is the next day. Griffin hates doing like reactions on camera, so rest assured, he loves it. He does actually like it. Thought that I would show you guys like the finished product in some great lighting. However, it's like rainy today, so we don't really have great lighting again. But I still want to show you what it looks like because I finished the chore chart. We have some stuff hanging on it, and I filled out some of the calendar and everything, even though we really only have like a week left of December. But just to give you guys like the full look and effect. So here's what it looks like. I absolutely love it. I already loved it yesterday. I have my keys. Griffin's been hanging his keys here. We have an extra hook. We have Freya's like go-to leash and collar that she's wearing right now at least. I've been wanting to get like storage for dog stuff so we can get rid of the shower caddy on the back of the door, and then we'd be able to keep just like her main one here. So this would be what it normally looks like, and then we wouldn't have that. But I think it's literally perfect. Here's the chore chart that I made, and I was able to do it all on one page. It might change, of course, the more that I like learn that this doesn't work or whatever, but we decided that we liked the look of just one of the clipboards instead of a second one here or up there. So I was trying to figure out how I could get it all in one page. So I have like the morning, the night for like me and Griffin, and then weekly and monthly here. That's kind of how I've been doing it. And then I put one dry erase marker in here so we can like cross off when we do things, and we actually started today. So I've already done my morning. We made the bed, watered and fed Freya and Kitty. Haven't wiped down the counters yet, but I did do Sunday's kitty litter. Griffin did feed the fish and do the trash today. He's just really bad at filling it out. So we'll get there, baby steps. But this also might be kind of hard to read on camera, but it does look really good in person because again, it's very dainty and it's not too like eye-catching for all of our like info. I tried using like cut up of the flags to indicate like when Griffin needs to take her to daycare, which is blue. I'll be pink, yellows, like daycare's closed. So I don't know, I'm gonna be playing around with the flags, which are also in here if you guys can see those. But I also filled out like my work schedule is gonna be in pink, his is gonna be in blue. Our plans that we have together are gonna be in orange. The shops are closed in green. Like, I don't know, I'm gonna figure out a foolproof system, but for now, like this works. And this way, if I have a question or if he has a question about like our schedule this week, we can just look here instead of asking each other or having to text. And if I'm at work or he's at work and he won't answer, like I can see that Griffin's gonna be off the 23rd, but also Trek is closed all the way until Monday. Like we can kind of make plans, and he knows my schedule and he knows when he needs to take Freya to daycare, but also when we can't take her to daycare. I'm literally loving this so far. And I think overall it just looks really pretty in the space. Little Miss follows me around, of course. Like I think it's just enough. It's not too distracting or it's not too much in this small little space. I think it works really, really well. So definitely a 10 out of 10 on this thing. Like I basically DIY'd this whole thing all for like under 30 bucks, probably around 25. That's a pretty good setup if you ask me. And it's actually serving a purpose, which is what I love. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. We'll be setting up the Christmas tree soon, which I'm really, really, really excited about. So make sure you're subscribed and keep an eye out for videos. I know they've been a little inconsistent for like vlogmas standards, but I'm getting them up as soon as I can, so bear with me. I love you guys so much, more than you'll ever know, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.